Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, we will be discussing the importance of Google Sites, its advantages and disadvantages for both students and teachers. First, let's define Google Sites. What is really Google Sites is? Google Sites allow students to access and maintain their personal collection of materials to authentically and creatively showcase their coursework. Google Site is a free website builder that allows users to create sample, effective ways to present and share information. Google Sites serves as the perfect platform for students' portfolios or final projects. It's a working document, which means students can make edits to it throughout the semester and publish whenever desired. Students can also easily embed outside links such as a YouTube videos, images, and links to data or other sources. Interested in using sites for a group project, just like any other G Suite tool. Multiple collaborators can be working on the site together. Want to ensure students keep up with project schedules? Have students insert calendars directly into their site to showcase their timeline. With all of the unique features, sites can simply serve as a central hub for a final presentation of knowledge at the end of the semester. But Google Sites isn't just for students. Faculty members can also Google Sites as a way to present and share resources related to their courses. For instance, by creating pages for related course materials that lead students through the narrative of how they are related. Google Sites can let you keep a single copy of such pages updated to share with multiple classes rather than needing to update in multiple Canvas course sites. But take note, while there are many benefits to using Google Sites in your classroom, it is important to note all G Suite tools are not retained after graduation. So if students utilize sites for a final portfolio of their coursework, they will lose access to it eventually. It's good practice to always make copies of important sites or any other Google documents on a personal Google account for future access. Also, take note that Google Sites are public by default, and therefore students should be mindful of the audience and information. And of course, the impact this academic work could have on their larger internet presence. Fortunately, Google Sites are also easy to make private to the instructor and student only or to the course community. As what you can see in front of you, this would be one of the example of the Google Sites that we have created during our class in the course Advocacy. So, in order for us to take note all of the portfolios we have created, we are advised to create a Google Sites of each group. So each group should have their own Google Sites where all of their portfolios, projects, and assignments are being posted there. Now, let's proceed to the advantages of Google Sites. Of course, one of the main reason of the advantages for using Google Site is that it is free, simple, secure, fast, and it's part of the Google ecosystem. Let's start with the pricing. It is free because Google Sites is a free website builder. It doesn't have a traffic, project, or time limitation. A paid plan for Google Sites does not exist. Well, at least for now. Everything you need to start using Google Sites is a Google Mail account, just like any other tool by Google. Second, it is simple. Google Sites is simple, as you need an hour to become a master in all Google Sites features. The interface is intuitive, and all the options and tools you meet inside are familiar. Besides, Google Sites doesn't have a ton of them, just essentials to build a nice looking basic website with a clean design. Third, Google Sites also has a lot of security, and basically, it is secured. Google Sites security is as strong as the security of Google accounts. The main point here, you don't leave the Google environment. You don't have to share access with a third party or exposing your credentials or create new accounts and passwords. To level up your account security, you can set up two-step verification and use an authentication app, also provided by Google. Third, it is fast. As the speed, or when it comes to the speed, Google Site is not the best platform, to be honest, but it's definitely in the top 5, especially considering that you don't need to tune or server or CDN. Everything just happens. While Google Sites is not using many scripts and does minimal image compressing to make your website faster. Watching your image size is the only advice you can follow to make your Google website even faster, especially on mobile. Large images are the pinpoint of Google Sites, so make them light. Last, its ecosystem. Google Sites is fully integrated with all other Google products. So basically, Google Documents, Google Drive, Google Analytics, Google Search Console, Google Mail, and etc. And not only do they work together and exchange data, they feel almost the same. This means that managing all Google tools is as easy as one of them. On top of that, you'll find out that your Google Sites websites is nothing more than a file on your Google Drive. Basically, Google Drive is your server, right? And you can copy, share, or delete it just like any other file. Although downloading Google Sites is impossible, there is no such option and there is no application for Google Sites. But Google Sites is still the best when it comes of creating portfolios. Next, the design. Well, the design of Google Site is also great as it has a lot of functions and tools that we can use on the Google Sites. Next, let's proceed to disadvantages of Google Sites. The downsides of Google Sites are design features, marketing features, third-party integrations, and e-commerce features at the same time. So let's start with the design. Well, this is true, but at the same time contradictory. Google Sites hold simplicity at its core. That is how the developers what it want to be. Giving Google Sites more design options will lead to making it more complicated and as a result, more difficult to master and use. The platform could use more blocks, background settings, button styles, or even basic animation. Many things are missing, but are they essential to create a website? Mm-mm-mm. In practice, you can create a neat website for almost any purpose with what Google Sites have to offer and go online instantly. Then, if it all goes well, you can search for more complicated in terms of design options and platforms. And don't think that Google Sites developers don't have design options on their to do list. Well, they add them, but very slowly. It took them months to give us more text editing options. Imagine we couldn't choose fonts some time ago, but now we could, right? just like how they create the Google sites. Next, when it comes to the marketing, another gap for Google sites is marketing features. Although they have some, more are missing. Google Analytics and an announcement banner are pretty much it. There are no pop ups, subscription boxes, live chat. You can even add tracking pixels like Facebook Pixel. And although you can use Google Forms as a subscription box replacement, it is not a business approach. So we conclude that Google Sites are not ready to host serious online businesses. However, it is not that bad at the end of the day, as Google Sites allow adding widgets, code injections, then can be anything. Next, the third party. Well, when it comes of the third party, Google Sites don't have plugins like WordPress, add-ons, or extensions, but it has an embed block that allows you to embed a link or a piece of code to the website that can be almost anything. A live chat, a shopping cart, a subscription box there is. But be careful using code injections as they significantly slow down the load speed. Next, when it comes of the e-commerce. As of now, Google Sites do not have an e-commerce feature, meaning you can't accept payments via Google Sites. Of course, you can add images with text and buttons and call it products. But to make money from them, you'll need another platform. Google Site is a website builder, not an e-commerce platform, but you can use it for the landing pages and use another platform for selling your products on a subdomain. But with growing e-commerce, something telling me that Google won't be waiting on the side of the road for long. And integration of Google Sites and Google Shopping tab with Google Merchant Center is yet to come. So right now, yeah, I will be sharing to you next the step-by-step process on how to create a Google site. So yeah, when it comes of creating a website with Google Sites, recognizing that educators might be deterred by the perceived complexity of creating website, here is a step-by-step guide to effortlessly create one using Google Sites. Google Sites is a free, user-friendly, and efficient tool that can be used to create a website. And here's would be the step-by-step process on how to do it. So first, all you need to do is to just search sites.google.com. It might be using your browser or your Chrome. So just simply search for sites.google.com. So after you have searched for sites.google.com, you will be routed to a page where you can create a new Google site. So all you need to do is to comply all the informations you wanted to put there in your Google Sites. You can also add some pictures, upload images, and anything else that you can use as well. So below, you can also add some text or whatever title you wanted to have on that certain picture or documents that you will gonna be adding there. So right now I will be sharing to you again the example that I have shared to you earlier. One of the Google sites that we have created in the course ITFAC that we had last semester. So this is how, or this is what we have created. As you can see there, all the portfolios and all the activities we have done so far in that course, we have uploaded in our Google site so that all of the members of our group will gonna have a one site where we can put all the submissions that we had in this course so that We just have to share the link or the website of this Google site that we have created to our instructor so that it would be easy for them to check it on their end. And lastly, yeah, having an online presence has become a necessity not just for businesses and entrepreneurs, but also for educators who play a pivotal role in shaping the minds of the next generation. Teachers, often regarded as the bedrock of education, have at their disposal the immense potential of internet, which can be leveraged to significantly augment the learning experiences. One of the ways educators can make the most of the digital realm is by establishing a personal website. A teacher's website can act as a dynamic conduit that bridges the gap between the classroom and the virtual world, providing students with an enriched educational environment that transcends the traditional boundaries of learning. Teacher can reap multifaceted benefits by having their own website. A personal website can serve as a treasure trove of resources for students as well. It can house a vast array of educational materials, assignments, and additional readings, all organized in a systematic manner. This is not only empower students with easy access to learning materials, but also fosters a sense of responsibility to take charge of their learning journey. Furthermore, a website can facilitate seamless communication between teachers, students, and parents at the same time. Teachers can post announcements, share class schedules, and keep the class community abreast of important dates and events. This ensures everyone stays on the same page and fosters a sense of community. Another remarkable advantage of having a website is the ability to showcase students' work. This can be incredibly motivating for students and can also keep parents informed about their children's progress and achievement. A teacher's website can serve as a reflection of their teaching philosophy and methodology. It can be a platform for teachers to share their insights, experiences, and pedagogical innovations with a wider audience, contributing to a broader educational community. The creation of personal website is an invaluable investment for educators as well. It not only enhances the educational experience of students, but also establishes a teacher's presence in a digital world, opening doors to endless possibilities through Google Sites. Even those with a prior experience can create a functional and attractive website with ease. So take the plunge and harness the power of the internet to make a lasting impact in the world of education.